today we're going to be working on this because if you listen to that really annoying sound when you're doing autocross and you're potentially going in and out of your vehicle 10 times in an hour, that can get real annoying. So we're going to do what we can to disable it.
Did you get it?
Yep.
Sweet.
I just needed to see what I was doing.
Cool.
Also, I was not prepared to be on camera today.
Oh, sorry.
So, this is what I was told to pull. It made the buzzing stop. So, allegedly, I'm good to go. So, I'm just gonna let it dangle and call it good unless something else happens.
So another thing is this bar gets in the way of the seatbelt. So when you're actually wearing the seatbelt, it bends it over on itself and gets stuck. And you have to unjam it all the time, which is annoying. And because this isn't an actual roll bar, it's just a for looks, we're just gonna take it out.
Yeah.
So when you're sitting, this is all this moves, and then when this is pulled this way and it's moving in and out, as you can see, it gets bound up like this, and then it gets stuck, and you have to, line it up and give it a yank to get it unstuck. So we're gonna remove this thing, and then it won't be a problem anymore. Oh, that's loud. Sorry. And then, if you would give me a hand, this should lift. Oh, it does not lift right out.
Nope. Hold on.
Is there a bolt over here?
No, it's cocked.
Cocked?
There's caulk under. If you come here. You can see right here and right here.
That he's put some sort of sealant, presumably to keep the water out.
Yeah, but it's holding it down pretty firmly, so.
Alrighty. I'm gonna get my buddy the old rubber mallet. Ready?
Moving it all.
Yeah. It's just not coming loose. I'm gonna pop this thing. Oh no, that just looks like a push pin. Shit. Alright, so why won't they move?
I mean, alternately, is there something that we can put a riser in between the seatbelt and the bar so that it doesn't rub up like that?
To move it forward?
Yeah, or to move it up, or...
I mean, if we moved it forward a little bit, that would work. But we would need a nice steel bracket or something.
Yeah, with two holes in it.
Which we could make. but we'd have to make it out of the appropriate size steel, which would be pretty thick.
The hardware store would sell something like that.
I don't know. Possible.
Just a little steel plate with 2 holes in it, right?
Well, a big steel plate, that would be the thing.
Okay. Just a little pedantic, but might be remains.
Yeah, I mean they might. Might be worth checking out. This certainly went from something very simple to something more difficult. Yeah, but it's annoying if you have to mess with the seatbelt all the time. And it's supposed to come out. See? Pop it right back in.
Break my car, I'm gonna make you buy me a new one.
Maybe this thing is structural. Because I don't...
It's in there.
It's fucking in there for sure.
That's fine. You can try to just find a workaround. That's what I'm saying. I'm flexible.
Yeah, even if it sat there instead of there, it would be fine because you would be able to bend it at an angle that's way more extreme than you're going to actually use. Now, I guess I can show the camera what I mean. So, if it's here, it just bangs against here, but even if it was here, I would think it would be able to bend a lot more than you'd ever use it. So if we could find something even to offset it an inch, then I think we'd be fine. Why don't we try to figure out the seatbelt problem? I thought I'd check this thing's oil since we had the oil leak problem. I want to make sure that it's got plenty in it. Tons of oil in it, which is good. Cool. So we fixed the oil problem because we didn't notice anything over the weekend. No problems whatsoever. And it still has plenty in it, so we don't have to put any more in it. Now, when we took Monday to PRE to get the new tires mounted and get the alignment done, I asked them if they could knock those bolts off in the back for me for the torque plates. So they said that they did that. So now, hopefully, we're gonna jack this sucker up and we're gonna try and get those bolts off, and it's gonna be easy peasy. Now, we finally got the nut off. Now we gotta get one of these in there. So, pause. Let's go in the car and see if we can rip that up from the top. Oops. All right. This is the guy we're looking at, trying to, well, that was easy. That was easy. Okay. Take two. Okay. that's much better. Okay. Thread this back on. See if we can't hold that in place properly while we get the old impact on there. Okay, that's now nice and flat. Already a hole up there. Okay, so let's see if we can get a nice light in there to see what we're doing. I just rocked this nut back on. Now I gotta drill those 3 holes that need to go through the top so that we can bolt the plate onto the top. I guess I should also find out how much this is supposed to be torqued to and torque that down. But first things first, I'm gonna grab the drill and grab the bolts that this thing came with and well, I guess to determine the drill bit size. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, and then bolt it all together and it should be good to go. Now this thing clearly was more than my little impact could handle to get out, so I suspect it's going to be more than the impact can handle to go in. So I'm gonna need to get the torque wrench out. Maybe I can oh yeah, because I can still move that with my hands. So that's interesting. Alright. Definitely gonna get the the torque wrench out for that, and we'll see if we can squeeze it in there somehow. We'll see. Drill time. All right. Now we're going to take the plate, and the plate goes on the top, and then we're going to put the bolts through and tighten them all down. Just for fun, I'm also going to slap some primer on here to make sure I don't get any rust. Huh? Yeah. While that dries, we're gonna start doing the other side, and at the least try to get as much as it done as possible. I can see light through those holes, so I'm gonna finish them from the top. Since we had to elongate the other side. You know what? Second thought, I'm gonna punch them through from the bottom and then do it again from the top. A little bit of paint fumes never hurt anybody, right? Now we're gonna bolt this side in, which should be dry by now. And other than torquing that suspension bolt down, done. Okay. Same bit we used before, same tool we used before. We're just gonna scrape this back a little more. Four down, 4 to go. All right, little camera. Now I'm gonna get out the torque wrench and I'm gonna try and torque down this suspension bolt. Just give me a minute. Okay, here we are, back again. See, that's a problem. So if you look at this, the car isn't even up high enough that I can get the torque wrench under it. So I guess we're gonna raise the car a bit first. Okay. This is about as high as we can get it. And oh, we can't get it on there. Can we do any twisting? Not really. So that's a problem. If we can't twist the torque wrench, we can't measure with the torque wrench. So I guess I'm gonna use the same method we got them off with, and I'm just gonna hit it with a hammer. Okay. Torque box reinforcements are installed. Now I'm gonna let the car down and we're gonna park the Miata and we're gonna go see a movie. So have a nice day. Today we're talking about rule compliance. One of the rules of the CAM class is your interior has to appear finished. No bare metal allowed. And because they took the rear seats out, there's bare metal showing. So our solution is to take this Mexican blanket and snap it to the body panels so that it at least covers up all of the bare metal. So Chloe has sewed some snaps on. We're gonna hot glue the other ends to the car, and then it's gonna snap in.
So here?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh.
Do I need to like scuff the panel up so it'll stick?
You want like right here at the base.
Sure.
I know you will need to sew these ones in.
Okay.
I need. Let me go get a needle and some thread.
Okay. Do you want me to try your seatbelt on while you're doing that? While Chloe sews that, we think we finally have a solution to this. We went and bought some hardware. Oh, I left the spacer on the workbench. We're going to use these spacers. Maybe we're going to use these spacers and do it this way. Oh no, okay. I'm going to put 2 washers on the top then. So that this can be tight. And then we're going to put that down there and use our new bolt to bolt on the seat belt. But now, of course, I have to move you so that I can get to my tools. Well, it doesn't interfere, but it still feeds in a little slow. Presumably it's riding the top of this bolt a little. We'll see what Chloe says.
Seems fine.
Okay, well, I guess that's what we'll go with for now. But we got the seatbelt situation situated. Sort of. Either way, I think we're done for today. So we'll catch you next time.